Best by
Neeraj Pandey.
Neeraj Pandey, the writer creator. But I think he's very good at weaving fiction and making it almost seem real.
As far as Himmat Singh is concerned, I know him now. I know him. I just wait for what Neeraj has added new in it.
यार हमारा क्या, हम जो काम करते हैं वो अच्छा ही होता है ठीक है ना. We don't sit कि यार वो जो खराब काम किया इसके बारे में लोग हमसे कहेंगे क्या. नहीं, सब काम अच्छा ही किया है क्योंकि हमारे इंटेंशंस कभी बुरे नहीं होते.
Letty from Midday, and I'm really excited to talk to you all because I've always been a fan since the season 1 and 1.5 came out.
इसके पहले नहीं फैन थे. इसके पहले फैन नहीं थे.
Fan of the show. You all have been there for eternity and have watched everything that has come out. So it's a privilege to be here to talk to you all. So thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Wait for season 2. Were you all impatiently waiting for it as much as we were?
This was ready about like Neeraj said, six months back it was ready. I think we were just waiting for the merger, Jio Hotstar merger to happen. And we had 2.5 years back, we had just released 1.5. So 1.5 saal, I mean 2.5 saal is fine. No? It's not especially of this kind, it's massive scale, so it takes some time.
How large is the scale? I mean, when you're talking about cyber attacks and when you're talking about internet, AI, I mean, recently only we've discovered so many frauds and so many scams already happening. It's a scary world. So personally, have you all ever had any experiences like that?
None.
Lucky.
For me, none.
Not really. I mean, you get all these, I'm selling insurance and I'm selling this and I'm selling that calls every now and then, but now we know. So I haven't been a victim yet. Touch wood.
Does it worry you all? Does it ever bother you all ki, it's so easy to get scammed?
It's as worrisome as your house getting burgled one fine day. I think it's the same because everything, the risk factor or the aura around the risk depends on how much you amplify it. I previous interview also giving the same example that you had invented the lock to keep the robbers away, but they found a way out, and then you made digital locks, etc., etc. Same thing here. Anything that is technology oriented, it's possible that somebody might be able to break through. Then you find devices to curtail that, and then life goes on. I think
newer scams will come up.
Yes, scams.
I mean, it makes you wary, but you're not panic stricken all the time. You're not.
It's not.
So tell me about Special Ops 2 and how big is it this season?
It's huge. It's huge, really huge. I mean, if you've seen the trailer, you'll realize that.
I was hoping they'd give me at least one episode so I could have any idea how big it's going to be.
You saying we are not getting to see one episode? Honestly.
Seriously?
Just wait for 11th July and you'll get to see all of it together.
But you guys have seen the rushes and stuff. How does it feel?
Feels fantastic to be a part of, as he said. It's large, it's big, and it's exciting. And the best part is it's thrilling. And then you sometimes can't believe that you're an integral part of that madness.
Like when we saw the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, I was blown, man. I really was blown.
I didn't know where to focus. There's so much happening.
Yeah.
Like, is it based on any real life incidents that have happened? Because 1.5 took real life incidents. Is there anything like that?
I mean, that is a question answered, best by
Neeraj
Pandey, the writer creator. But I think he's very good at weaving fiction and making it almost seem real.
I mean, you all have been part. It's not much a gap for you all and stuff. So how difficult is it to go back into that world, of Himmat Singh in a bus? How easy or difficult is it? And what new did you discover about your characters?
The new thing came through the script, of course, which we can't reveal now, but it all depends on the writing. And Neeraj is absolutely brilliant in that department. So for us, that is taken care of. And each time we come for a new new season, the only thing I look forward to is to see what has he done now, because that's the most intriguing, most exciting part for us as actors. So for me, that was it. As far as Himmat Singh is concerned, I know him now. I know him especially since the backstory also has been done in 1.5. I know him quite well. So I just wait for what Neeraj has added new in it. Yeah.
What about you, sir?
Same. Because we know that we're going to be reading a new story for sure with the references from what has been established. So it's really always very exciting to read how and what story we're telling this time.
Now, when OTT came up, it was like this new exciting thing that's come, and it was a platform where every actor could find space and every good actor could find space without being restricted and everything. Of course, there was fear for theater, TV, they all had a little fear. Do you think that fear is justified or not justified?
Hasn't it spoken for itself? The fear that we had, OTT आ गया, अब फिल्म में कौन देखने जाएगा थिएटर में, you know, it's a, and after OTT has been around for a while now, the things settle. Yeah, I think we love to keep these theories afloat, so that we have breaking news every now and then.
There's always a correction that happens, no? You have an inflation, then you have a correction. That's what happens normally. Like television came in. When television came in, everybody thought that cinema is done. Because nobody's going to go to the theater. But nothing happened really. For some time, everybody had that fear and all that stuff. It just settled. So similarly here too, I don't think theatrical releases are going anywhere. It's going to be there. Yes, the format, the way people view it might be different. It will correct itself to that, to cater to that audience. But I don't think it's going anywhere.
But don't you feel that people have become more lazier to get out of their house and watch it rather than watch it at home when it comes?
I don't know if we need to worry about people. Yeah, worry about yourself, because your worries will never be over if you keep worrying about other people. So, I mean, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I don't know. People still go to the theaters. They watch everything. You will have to up the ante a bit while making it, because understanding the fact that there are two different kinds of people who watch. For example, the same person becomes a different individual when he's watching something on OTT. You know, I'm sure that that person who's watching on OTT, I can guarantee you, he will not suddenly stand up and dance to Sheila Ki Jawani. It will not happen. There's a mass psychology which happens. One person whistles, everybody feels, it's a party syndrome. So even if you don't know how to dance, everybody is dancing, so you also kind of shake your leg. So it's a mass syndrome. So that's the whole difference. So as long as people understand that and cater to it in terms of filmmaking.
I was talking to Karan Tacker the other day, and he was saying कि how Neeraj sir is like a one-shot taker. You know, he likes taking long shots and one shots, and he likes action to be real. How difficult or easy is it to manage that when, you know, action really comes close and you have the chance of getting bruised and hurt and all of that?
One take, I mean, we are both theatre actors, so I think we
yeah,
have done
you're
everything in
used to
one take
it.
only. So one take is not a threat to us.
Okay.
It's in fact very good, because then there's a certain continuity which is maintained that you need not induce after some time for a different cut. So I don't think that's really a problem. And it's well rehearsed. Each time we rehearse it a lot. So without rehearsals, there's nothing like over rehearsal or anything like in our mind. Rehearsals are always good, and you need to rehearse. So that's what we do.
So what happens in, I mean, what...
मुझे लगता है करण के साथ ज़्यादा वो टास्क लेते होंगे, इसीलिए बेचारे को याद आ रहा है. ठीक है ना? तो बहुत कष्ट से गया होगा वो.
कल मिलने वाला है. I'll ask him.
I don't even remember कि it's such a big issue कि ये
Never an issue.
one take है.
I guess he's not used to it. He's never
You
done.
ask him that. If he has said that to you, please ask him that. Do a counter question with him. कि हमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी यार, तुम्हें क्यों प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी?
He didn't say problem. He's like, it was new to him and he got hurt and everything, but it was exciting for him. How do you all decide whether it has been good or not? Like, gauge by response that you're all getting, what people are talking about it?
यार हमारा क्या, हम जो काम करते हैं वो अच्छा ही होता है. ठीक है ना? You know, we don't sit कि यार वो जो खराब काम किया इसके बारे में लोग हमसे कहेंगे क्या? नहीं, सब काम अच्छा ही किया है, क्योंकि हमारे intentions कभी बुरे नहीं होते. You know, we want to do a decent, honest job, and that's how I look at, you know, all the jobs, you know, that one has been a part of. Has been honest, you know, approach to how we go about our work.
Do you ever come across like criticize your own performance?
All the time. That's why
Still
I don't
all the
go
time,
back.
even after so years of experience.
That's the excitement.
So if you had to go look back at Special Ops 2 and you had to criticize yourself, what would you say?
Oh, that we won't reveal. I won't reveal. Why should I?
We'll definitely not say that to you. Correct. Yeah, to our shrink, we don't discuss a lot.
So what's next for you?
Interesting stuff. Yeah.
Interesting stuff. What about you, sir?
मेरे पास काम ही नहीं है, तो जब तक स्पेशल ऑप्स 2 चल रहा है, I'm gonna ride that wave for as long as I can go. इसके बाद I'm sure ये सक्सेसफुल तो होने वाला ही है, तो कुछ अच्छा काम तो आएगा ही इसके बाद।
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.